sports. It's in the game. Just give me that boom, boom, boom.
Boom! They put a big hit on him, and he lets it fall out of his hands.
Tap in with my good folks.
New York Jungle Land! Here we go. Hey, Gold Grouper! Gold Group, up we go! Half 18! Hey, easy, wait, up we go! Okay, here we go. Silver Mama! Up we go! Half 88! New York, apple! Here we go. New York Jungle Land! Out we go! Jim! Wait! What's that? Out we go! Wait! What's that? Out we go! Here we go. New York, up we go! Half jumbo. New York down, up we go! Get set quick, all right? We're on the alpha. Half 18! Wait, up we go! Okay, here we go. New York Jungle Land! Up we go! Jim! Hey, Gold Grouper! Up we go! Here we go, stop. Hey, easy, lady. F-18, New York Jumbo, out we go. Okay, here we go. Hey, Gold Trooper! Gold! Out we go! Hey, easy, ladybug. Out we go! Here we go. Hey, Silver Mafia! Out we go! Hey, let's punch it in, right? Jim, New York Jumbo X! Out we go! New York Jumbo X! Out we go! Here we go. F-18, New York Giant X, New York Giant X. Out we go. Okay, here we go. New York Giant X, huddle. Out we go. Jeff, wait. What's that? Out we go. New York Jumbo X, out we go. Here we go, hey, Gold Trooper, Gold, out we go. Let's go. Cadence, lock in the cadence. Hey, easy, out we go. Half jumbo. Hey, Silver Mop, out we go. Here we go. New York Jumbo X, out we go.
GG.
Today, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New York Giants.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. The Giants defense out there for this opening possession. They were winners last week, but were not at their best. And one of the guys who will need to play well is this man in his 5th NFL season in the defensive backfield.
So many times when he's on the field, you hear announcers like us talk about how calculating he is when he goes for the football. And what they mean, he has a high football IQ, and he eliminates all the errors that could happen and makes big plays as a result.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers for Walker last week: 16 carries, 114 yards, and a score.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
2nd down and 8. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now Geno. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively, because you got your hands full. You don't know.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The Giants defense back out there once more. Now Geno on first down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Up the middle, here's Walker. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Throwing now is Geno. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was third down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to.
The Giant defense ready to go to work. And they're down a couple of scores here early, so the focus certainly is going to be on not letting this deficit get any wider. Running left is Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. That was Carl Lawson in pursuit that time, and he gets the stop. Well, this defense for the Giants, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they in nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
The Giants defense back out there once more. Here's Walker to start the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Back to throw, Smith. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on a sack. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six.
And this is going to be intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
The Giant defense ready to go to work. They've already forced a couple of first-half interceptions, including one on the previous drive, as they potentially look for another here. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Smith. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at 2nd down. To throw is Smith. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, down at the 31. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop. Now a 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Geno out to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Back to Walker on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try for the 1st with Walker. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Now it's Smith. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 8 yards out. And the Seahawks have regained the lead. The Giants defense back out there once more. They've got to defend a very short field here. After the interception, here's Smith. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Dexter Lawrence. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Smith. And complete to Smith and Jigba. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up the Giant defense ready to go to work. Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. The Giants defense back out there once more. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 51 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Smith now to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Straight ahead, Walker. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Here's Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. The Giant defense ready to go to work. On 1st and 10, Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called.
The Giants defense back out there once more. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Smith throw caught here by Metcalf. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Smith. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. A shotgun snap for Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Out of the gun, Smith. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. Here's Smith. This is the tight end Fant. Touchdown! Noah Fant as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The Giant defense ready to go to work. They'll be seeking a stop here for sure in the 3rd quarter of a tie football game. On first down, Smith completes it to Fant on the right side. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Smith. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And Lockett going to pick up the Seahawks first down as they get this up to the 39. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now a run with Walker. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. 3rd and long, it's Smith. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Giants defense back out there once more. In motion right, that's Metcalf. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Trying the left side with Walker. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. He's got Fan. He just keeps on connecting with him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Smith. And that's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Again, Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36. Back to throw again. This will be caught by Brown. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2nd and 9. To the air again, Smith. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, has
the Giant defense ready to go to work. They're out there trying to protect this 4th quarter lead. So this a big drive as it begins 1st and 10. Smith on 1st down. This caught by Fant toward the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now it's Smith off the bootleg. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Smith. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it, you get a little hit.
The Giants defense back out there once more. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Giant defense ready to go to work. Play action. It's Smith. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Brian Burns in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He completes this to Walker. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Geno. Oh, no, he lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else.
The Giants defense back out there once more. On first down, it's Smith. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Jordan Phillips in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Throwing now is Geno. It's caught. Lockett. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. The Giant defense ready to go to work. Smith setting up the screen here. This is Walker. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Smith. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. Well, Charles, I mean, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon, because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
So for the Giants, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
Giant X. New York. Up, go. Half 18, half 18. New York Giants. Up, go. Okay, here we go. Wait. Like that. Up, go. Half 88, half 88, half 88. Up and go. Here we go. Hey, Gold Grouper! Gold Group! Up and go!